Hello YouTube, and it is time for us to go over our NFC East standings and just some thoughts over how I thought the teams played over this past week 6. Starting off at the top with the 5-1 Philadelphia Eagles, who have been phenomenal. I mean, the quarterback play of Carson Wentz has been just outstanding. 16 of 30 for 222 yards and 3 TDs in a Thursday night win over the Carolina Panthers. Oh, and they also forced 3 interceptions out of Cam Newton. That's a very good day if you're the Eagles defense. But Carson Wentz is the story for that team. 4 touchdowns a week ago, and on the Thursday nighter, he comes in and throws 3 more. He has just been lights out, and it certainly looks like it's been going to be one of the best picks in that draft from the previous year. Coming in at second is sneakily the Washington Redskins at 3-2. Not a lot of people are talking about this team, but Kirk Cousins continues to just sort of quietly play well. The defense, continues to make some key stops, although you can argue this week their opponent was very subpar. The 49ers had to come all the way from out west and play in the 1 o'clock game, which is, no matter how good of a team you are, not always a desirable slot. But, you get the cards that you're dealt with, you get the hand that you're dealt with, and you just sort of got to play. And they just came up just short again, just the tiniest bit. The Dallas Cowboys sit in third place at 2-3. They had a bye this previous week, which they really need. I still don't know what's going to happen this week concerning the Ezekiel Elliott situation. But if there was a week where they needed extra time to figure out what to do with their run game, this was certainly a week to do it. As of right now, Zeke Elliott is going to be missing the next 6 games. And they're going to need all the help that they can get. The rest of the rushing attack certainly hasn't been all there. I haven't taken a look at the numbers as of yet this second, but I do know that there's nobody anywhere close to Zeke Elliott in numbers, so they're really going to miss him. And surprise, surprise, probably the biggest surprise I got in the NFL yesterday was the New York Giants coming off in just a horrendously bad game where everybody who you didn't want to leave the field with an injury just got obliterated. Odell Beckham and Brandon Marshall, you lose 4 wide receivers. You shouldn't be going into Denver for the Sunday night game with Denver coming off of a bye and winning the game. But the New York Giants are known more for defense than anything, I would think. As good as Eli Manning is, the Giants have always been a stellar defensive team for the most part. Jason Pierre-Paul was a monster, had 2 sacks. They picked off Trevor Siemian a couple times and knocked him out of the game. So, a tough but well-earned victory to get them out of the winless column. It's not going to get any easier for them from here, but good on the Giants. I'm not a Giants fan by any means. I actually harbor a little bit of a hatred for them for what they've done to my Patriots in the 2 Super Bowls they played each other, but it is what it is. Do you have a team that you follow in the NFC East? How do you think they're doing? Leave a comment below, and if you liked what you heard here today, you may click subscribe.